The second thing that the apostle has to do is he has to define the structure of the church. You know what that means? That means that he has to make sure that everything is built to the specifications of what God has ordained. Because he is not given this on his own ability, there's a grace of God that is upon him to get this job done. He has got to make sure that he works perfectly with the Lord. Amen?
Amen.
And so the Apostle Paul, as he spoke to Titus in the book of Titus, chapter 1, verses 5 through 9, in that particular passage, he begins to appoint a leader and then explains to that leader how other leaders should be appointed. Why is this important to you? Because this is the structure that you have to understand. Because if you don't believe in God's system, then it can't bless you. Let me say that again. If you don't believe in the system that God has put in place, then it cannot be a blessing to you. Then you won't access it. You won't use it. You won't rely upon it. You won't let it be what it's supposed to be to you. God has put people in place to protect you spiritually, to strengthen you, and to grow you up, to bring you to a place where your families are put back together the way they're supposed to be, where your marriages operate the way God says they're supposed to operate, where your finances look the way God says they're supposed to look, where your relationships with other people are the way God says they're supposed to be. And so there has to be a structure in place that allows for you to be able to use that structure when you need help. Anybody ever need help? See, in the world, when you were out in the world, you had to do everything on your own. You had to figure it out on your own. If you were struggling in a relationship, you just struggled. If you were struggling in your money, you just struggled. If you were struggling in your singleness, you just struggled. But God has put in place leadership so that you can be covered and protected. Amen? Amen. I don't want to hold you too long, but I want you to get this. Go to Titus chapter 5, verses 5 through 9. Or Titus chapter 1, verses 5 through 9. Real quick.